Welcome back, man. We are doing our podcast, Next Level Business Podcast. It's just me and you today, bro.
Just us.
Just
The boys
us.
are back.
I am Shane Mara.
This is Josh Pather.
Yeah, and today we're going to talk about lead fuel. Your
Let's do
new
it.
venture.
Let's do it.
I love lead fuel. We're gonna go deep on lead fuel. We're gonna get into businesses and how they're losing leads, how they're missing the mark on their marketing side, and this is going to cover everything about that.
All right. It's going to be
All right.
interesting.
All right. Now, lead fuel, you didn't come in as a software guy, bro. You scaled a photo booth company. You did about 800 events a year. You got in the manufacturing side. What broke first as the business grew?
The business grew. The people broke first. That was the hardest part.
They always do.
Yeah, people will be your biggest problems. That's what Ty Lopez said. But yeah, the people and the systems, right? Multiple systems. Everything we talk about today is going to be talked about lead fuel because it solved so many problems that I needed it to solve when I got started, because we were using 15 different applications. So I remember whenever we were booking 800 events a year, we would use Google Doc, download it, convert it to PDF, upload to Write Signature is what we used to call, which is a cheaper version of DocuSign. And then we would send them the contract through that. Then we would send an invoice through PayPal and pay 4% fees on that. I remember one year it was $90,000 that we paid through PayPal.
Wow.
So fragmented systems like that added more staff to the office, which increased cost as we grew.
So, like most business owners today, they're juggling like 10 tools. Like, what is the real cost of all of this? Time, money, missed jobs?
Yeah, the average is at least around 5 to 10 is the average between social media, one for invoicing, one like GoDaddy or Wix for their website, maybe a CRM, maybe not a CRM. But they're getting frustrated. And if you're a husband and wife team, if you have 3 people, 4 people on your team, you're sharing logins. Right. That's really annoying because someone could come work for you for 2 weeks and then leave. And now you got to change your passwords and you got to update all your staff and everything. So that gets, how much time you're wasting on that?
And more times than not, you have all these different systems that you're using. You forget you even have them because you don't use them.
And you forget to update the password.
And then you got somebody who finally comes in there, they add it all up. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're paying $1,000 for all this stuff. We're only using 3 things.
Yeah. And you've upgraded along the way. Because they'll get you in, oh yeah, it's only $20 a month. And then as you grow, you want to add more users, it's going to be another 20. It's going to be another 20 to add more storage or more features. And then next thing you know, you're paying a couple $100 for something that started off as $20.
So I know you have HubSpot, but you also had a lot of other things. Like, what were the list of the things you had?
Mm-hmm.
And then you switched over to lead fuel. And how much money did you actually save?
So we saved about $2,000 on that, probably more than that.
That's crazy.
Because the phone system alone was a couple $100. And then that barely integrated with HubSpot. And then with HubSpot, that was about $800 itself, with a maximum amount of users, and then not including any of the other modules that they sell.
And that's what they're notorious for. Everything you got to add on.
You got to add on everything else.
And the greatest thing about lead fuel is
it's all in one.
It's all in one.
Everything in one place, your website, your email marketing, text messages, email follow-ups, email automation. Never before have we been able to do this all in one place.
I love it. I love lead fuel. I'll be honest with you. Everywhere I go, all these businesses that I work in,
Mm-hmm.
I try to get everybody signed up on lead fuel. And I've got a couple of them signed up, and we use it every day.
Every single day.
And one thing that amazed me, like, your business, you had a ton of leads. What'd you have, over 20,000?
50,000.
50,000 leads.
Yeah.
You can manage that in this.
Yeah.
So if you have a ton of leads, a ton of contacts in there, or if you have just a few, like, this thing covers it all.
Most other companies, they cap you at an amount of contacts that you have. Plus, there's a limit to how many times you can contact them, and then text message limits. So there's a lot of limitations with it. And the more bigger you get, the more it's going to cost you. I don't feel like you should be penalized because there's really not much of a cost for these companies. They just penalizing you for growing.
Yeah, they want to make money, right?
Yeah.
All right. What's the number one thing, marketing mistake that you see these local businesses make?
Man, everybody hired a guy that they knew and it took their money. Everybody did that. Sadly, I'm working with a lady right now. She's like, she paid someone, a couple $100 to make a website.
Never got it.
Never got it. Halfway done, if they get it.
3 reasons why they didn't get it.
3 reasons why: the cat, the dog,
Out of town,
the tires.
Somebody got sick.
It never ends. It's infinite amount. So that's a number one mistake. What I'm seeing right now is I'm actually training a lot of people to do stuff on their own. So I have a call next week with someone where I'm going to teach them how to do Facebook ads. They paid me a couple $100 for 1 hour session of how to teach them Facebook ads. And I'd rather do that and show them how to do it. And then they can go off on their own and do it, because they don't have to pay someone $500. Because that guy that you're paying for $500, he's got 10 other customers just like you. Now, if you were that guy, how would you know how much time to spend with each customer? Right.
Go to the one that pays the most.
Yeah. Because one of the 10 is paying you more than that. And that's where all your energy goes. And it's unfortunate we see that every single day.
Walk me through what a lead should experience in the first 5 minutes after they fill out a form.
After they fill out a form, they should get a text that should have either a misspelling or it should have like an abbreviated. So instead of saying YOU, it should just say you. It should be like they're getting a text from a friend. Because what I see every single time is everybody's going to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is going to give you this long paragraph, and they're like, oh my God, this looks so cool and professional. And then they're pasting it into the automation, and then they think that when people see that, it looks cool and they're going to be so blown away. And it's the opposite. People are not responding. It's getting flagged, and you're not going to achieve anything. So after they get the text, they should get an email with the same principles on it. And then after that, if you can, I told one of the clients, send them a video. So record a video. So she owns a gym locally. And I said, hey, record a video of yourself in the gym. Say, welcome. I've been trying to reach you. Give me a call back or something like that. Make it generic so you can text it manually to each of the leads.
And make the text conversational.
And make it conversational. Now, this is not going to work if you're doing 100 leads, but this podcast is not for those people. This is for service-based businesses that are starting up, under $1 million or say, trying to get past that 7-figure mark. You can still do that. This will take you a little bit extra time, but it compounds and it works extremely well because nobody else is willing to do it, because everybody thinks AI is going to do everything for them and everybody wants to automate everything. And all those businesses now are suffering because they realize AI is not at a point to be able to take that over, and people don't like it.
One thing I like about kind of the transition that you've made is you used to do everything online.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're in the local community, just crushing it. You're part of all these different groups,
Mm-hmm.
but you're making a name for yourself in the community, but it's exactly not only what you need, it's exactly what they need. Tell me about how you're hitting and connecting with people locally, because that's what these service businesses are going to do too, right?
Yeah.
They got to connect with the local people to get business.
Well, there's 2 options. When they sit down to like, how do we grow our business? You can hire a guy, right? And realize in 6 months that you've spent maybe $3,000 with this person. And you probably got, if you're lucky, you can break even, right? If you have extraordinary luck, if you're blessed, we'll say, if you're blessed, then you'll be profitable. And if you're the normal person, you most likely lost all of it. So if you take that versus finding some local networking that you could do, and then do one-on-ones with people,
Building that trust
with someone. So if you're an HVAC person, you can network with a realtor. You can network with someone who also does home services, and form those partnerships. But take that person out to dinner and buy him a nice steak dinner and spend $100. Because if you do that 10 times, now you got 10 people, and maybe 5 of those people will work out, and they'll send you 1 or 2 referrals, and then you can build it up like that. But at least you sat down with that person for 1 hour, you've built a relationship with them, and that compounds over time.
You had a great line today. I heard you say it. You were talking about, I'd rather spend $3,000 taking 30 people out to dinner,
Yeah.
and getting to know them,
Yep.
that are going to be business customers of mine, or more than likely it's going to be a huge conversion rate, right?
Mm-hmm.
versus spending three grand with Mark.
Oh, Marky.
Oh, Marky. He's the one that makes all the money.
He's the one making all the money. But it's so cool to boost a post, and it's so lazy because we can sit on the couch.
But it's so hard to build trust nowadays.
Yeah.
It seems like it's getting harder.
It's harder, yeah. Because just getting a lead, it's only half the battle, right? So once you get
another
the lead,
guy on the other end of that you hop on the phone with, he doesn't know you, doesn't trust you. He's maybe watched a few videos, but he doesn't really know who you are.
Yeah.
And there's so much value in just sitting down with somebody across the table,
yeah,
man to man, and building rapport with them.
Yeah, just having a conversation. People are missing that conversation part, and AI is not going to replace that. And even Ty Lopez is saying, like, hey, he posted the other day, host a business dinner once a month and you'll have more business than you can handle.
Love that idea.
Yeah. We're going to start doing that, like a grouped dinner, like multiple people, not one-on-one. So
through Lead Fuel?
Through Lead Fuel, yeah. Right now, new office.
Yeah, tell us about the office.
Yeah, let's talk about the business center. So business center is going to be real cool right here, located in Royce City. You can come and rent an office. We're going to have 10 by 10 private offices available. And we're going to have lunch and learns on there. You can get help with your CRM, your website, your email marketing, text marketing, all that stuff in one place. A lot of speaking events are going to happen. A lot of community partners. So it's going to be like a co-working space / business hub for business owners.
It's almost like a mastermind group when they walk in. Part of the best part about being a mastermind group is you got a problem that needs to be solved. Bring your problem to the Lead Fuel Center. Yeah. And it will get solved.
So for example, Shane's going to be there once, maybe twice a week if we can get him on this side of town. But you can come in and speak to him, right? He's a banker for 20 years and you can talk to him about banking stuff. We're also partnering up with Home Bank. And we have a lot of other business services that's going to allow you to grow your business network, lower your costs, and then get coaching and really give you the best chance of success for business.
Yeah, and I'll give you a plug. Like if anybody has a marketing question, which everybody does, it's the hardest part of business. How do I grow my business? How do I get sales? You're the guy on that, man. I've watched you for, 10, 15 years. You are a master of the marketing side. So all those people that need help, Lead Fuel Center is going to be the perfect place for you to come in and get help on that side.
Right. And no, nobody overseas. We're doing it right in person. And when you get there,
power.
That's the power. Bring your laptop and come, right? Plug in. We're going to get it done right now.
That's right.
No homework, no later, nothing. It's going to get done immediately.
Yeah. And here's another plug. I've done CFO work for you for a long time. And one of the things I can always say is you're one of the best business owners I work with. And it is because as soon as we sit down and, you ask me to maybe brainstorm with you or come up with an idea, right after we have that idea, you're like, okay, let's execute it right now. Mm-hmm. And normal business owners, 6 months later, they're finally getting around to it, maybe 30 days, but they don't execute quickly. You do. Mm-hmm. And there's a strength in executing quickly. So bring those ideas in quick. Let's execute them fast.
Yeah. So if you're a type of person that takes long to make decisions, just understand if you come with that question, we will push you to get it done immediately.
Right. Everybody needs pushing. Everybody needs accountability, man, to grow.
You do.
They do.
You do. That's what it's going to be about. And it's going to be a place to grow. And you can have your own office space over there now.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
In that environment. That's the kind of environment you want to have office space in.
Yeah. We'll also have a podcast area too.
Because business owners just feed off each other when they're around each other.
Yeah.
And that's the best part about a mastermind, and it'll have that feel there. Mm-hmm. All right, back to some of these deep questions, man. So what should a service business automate first if they've never automated anything?
Review collection and then invoices or invoice follow-ups. And then also asking for referrals.
How are they going to automate that?
So we do have a review collection tool inside of Lead Fuel. You connect to your Google business page. It also connects to 50 other review platforms, Thumbtack, Airbnb, Trustpilot, any other platform that has reviews. And so once the job is completed, you can click a button. It'll send them a review link. You can also upload all of your contacts on there.
Yeah, like if you're just catching up, right? Yeah. Like if you're just now doing it, but you've got 100 customers, you can blast that to 100 customers.
Yeah. So Art, we brought him on a couple months ago.
Yeah, this is a great story, bro.
So he was at 40 reviews and struggling to get reviews, and nobody has time to ask customers reviews, or you forget. So we took his customer list, we put it into Lead Fuel, and we texted and emailed all his customers, and he's sitting at 140 reviews now. And we got that within 60 days.
And what I love about Art was he didn't necessarily know what to do on Lead Fuel. Like, he signed up for it.
Yeah.
And you had to help him, but you had to go in there and help him with the Google reviews and say, look, dude, we're doing this.
Yeah.
And the results were amazing. He was blown away.
He was blown away.
And it's already helping his business.
It's helping business tremendously because, I mean, he's the highest rated now.
It's 100 5-star reviews that he got added in a short period of time.
Short period of time. And who's going to be able to compete with that, right? Unless you're using Lead Fuel.
Yeah, and I got another guy. I've got an electrician guy. He just started his new electrician shop. And as soon as we imported all of those customers in there, it blasted a text to all of them. He got 9 within the first 4 hours.
Yeah.
So he went from not existing to having 9 5-star reviews.
Shane loves to blast the database.
I love blasting databases, man. All right, reviews. How do you actually get these customers to leave them consistently?
That's where the automation comes in. So the cool part about Lead Fuel is that it'll actually keep texting them every week until they leave a review.
So it'll annoy the hell out of
It'll
them.
annoy them, and it works because it works. We've seen it work with Art. It worked for us. You know, we just crossed over 50 reviews on our profile.
Nice.
Yeah.
What would you say to the owner who says, I get all of my business from referrals, I don't need this?
We get that. We do get that. Well, we need to know how is he keeping track of everything.
And as soon as you ask them, what do they say?
Oh man, I got this. You know, when the all man
That's what I
starts,
love, man.
as soon as the all man starts, then I already know. But yeah, it's usually spreadsheets, red,
Who
yellow,
updates
and
a
yellow,
spreadsheet.
red, yellow, and green on the spreadsheet. Yeah,
Nobody
with
updates
56
them.
tabs.
They updated those once 3 years ago.
Yeah, nobody's opening a spreadsheet anymore.
And that's the last time they updated their spreadsheet.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy. I love when they say that. Oh, yeah, I do a spreadsheet. Okay, when did you update it last?
Yeah.
That's been a minute. All right, where should a small local business spend their first $500 in marketing?
First 500 in marketing. So let's just, I don't have one platform, but let's say if they go below it on Facebook ads,
Which they normally do.
most of the time, if they do it themselves, it's probably going to be done incorrectly. So they'll just waste it. So if they try,
They boosted a few posts.
yeah, they boosted a few posts. Nothing. I mean, it's just free money. That
Nothing
Mark's
comes
getting.
back.
Nothing comes back. Then they say it doesn't work.
That's how Mark makes $60 billion in a quarter, by the way.
Yeah. By the way, let's try Google Ads. Same situation. Confusing,
Yeah.
tedious to set
It is
up.
confusing.
Almost impossible for
You
someone
got
to
to know
figure
what you're
out.
doing to do that right.
You got to know. So those two are out. So then we're back to taking the guy out to dinner. So five people, identify 5 people and tell them you want to take them out to dinner or lunch or whatever and get them a nice steak dinner. I would say that. I mean, if we're looking through all the odds for someone that's just the average business owner.
What makes a service business website convert versus just looking nice? It's a big one.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
A lot of like if it's a husband and wife team, usually the wife designs the website, and just like she designs the house to look beautiful. It's pretty,
Yeah.
but is it functional?
No.
It's not.
You literally just go there most of the time, and you've educated me on this, right? The funnel model versus a modern day website, the modern day, or I shouldn't say modern day, the old school website
Mm-hmm.
was just visual only. You can't really do anything. They might have a phone number. You might call. You probably won't,
Yeah.
but that's it. But the funnel model with the new modern website has a form on it.
Yeah, it has a form. Most of the people who built their own websites, there's a lot of like open space. The spacing is all off. The size of the pictures off. That's as soon as I look at a website, the first second I can tell. So the spacing, the size of the pictures, the quality of the pictures. I mean, we're just seeing some terrible stuff. And then you see the contact form hidden on the 5th page, and you need that on the home page. and you need the problem solved on the homepage too. So if someone is trying to figure out, hey, how do I, my water heater is leaking, right? Oh, we can fix water heaters. We'll call you in 5 minutes. Fill out this form.
I love the form.
Yeah, the form.
And that form, when you fill that out, it goes right into your CRM.
Right into the
You get a
CRM.
notification.
Yep.
On your phone and through your PC on email. You set it up where you get both of those. You get notified immediately, so you can jump on that lead.
Yeah, and a text.
All of it's from having a better website.
Right.
Which is what we do first at Lead Fuel.
That's what we do first. Yeah, we get you to get the website situated. Once we get that, most companies see the biggest benefit when we fix that up first.
What made you build Lead Fuel instead of just telling people which tools to buy?
Well, telling people which tools to buy, they're still going to go mess it up.
That's the common thing.
Yeah,
right?
that's a common thing. We'll mess it up.
Always mess it up.
Because if you're Mike and Timmy, you're under a car, you can take a whole Dodge Ram 1500 9098 apart
and do
and rebuild the whole engine.
Manual
and take
stuff.
Your whole manual
Impressive
stuff.
as hell.
Impressive as hell, right? We see this firsthand.
But
if I were to tell him, hey, go build a website, you can use a GoDaddy or Wix, and you can do it, man. It's easy. It's easy. He doesn't have time. He got a wife and kids at home. He's been under a car all day. He doesn't want to do that.
He hits that roadblock and he throws up his hands.
Yeah.
And he quits.
Yeah, because he can't figure out how to resize the image or how to put, his logo up there. And then it looks like crap. And then he's wondering, well, why is my website not working? Why is it not generating any leads?
90 days later, you're having that same conversation with him.
Yeah. We see this all the time. Building your own stuff, focus on what you do as a business owner, but leave the other stuff to the right person.
That's a good point, man. You've had 15 years of getting technology right.
Mm-hmm.
And so all of the experiences, for me, watching you, it's like all of this has culminated into this moment where you get everything in one place done by the guys that know what they're doing at an affordable price.
At an affordable price.
Yeah. Like none of this is expensive because you got to, as a business owner, you're paying for this stuff anyway. And so you're not going to pay a lot, but you're going to get all the stuff that you need in one place done right by the people that know how to build it and make it happen.
Yeah, that's the main part here is that with Lead Fuel, you're getting the group of people that know exactly what to do. My staff is trained. They've been with me for a long time. And I'm giving them guidance on how websites are built, what to put, where to put them, and how to get the most out of your website, how to set up things in a way to make your business more efficient. And then I'm using all the tools for our own business too. So that's something, it's like you go to the Toyota dealership, but the sales rep's driving a Dodge. What's happening here? So we using this to grow our own business, and you can see us doing it, and then you can go do the same exact thing to grow your business.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, you know what business owners need because you've been at business so long.
Right. I didn't just wake up and start doing this.
Yeah. You're not a guy that's just, you just built an Instagram page and you're like, okay, we're open for business. Let's go. No,
entrepreneur.
You got 15 years
entrepreneur in bio, as Wojo would say.
You got 15 years at this, man. So you know what you need, and it's exactly what all these other business owners need.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a big difference when you're just spending other people's money, or you just hired the kid in the basement that never had a.
But he's going to give you business advice.
He's going to give you business advice. No, you should do this. You should automate the whole thing. That doesn't work in Rockwall County. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Right. I witnessed it firsthand. We were sitting with our guy. He got a phone call. His customer was complaining that it's all AI, and she wants to speak to someone real.
Yeah.
It's there to help you, but not all the customers like to interact with it. Right. So what are you going to do? Lose money or pick up the phone and actually talk to someone and automate all the back end tedious work, the review collection, follow-ups, reminders, payments, that type of stuff.
What's the first thing a business owner should do this week to stop losing leads?
They should take all their old leads and a reactivation camp them. So they should, let's say if I was running a duct cleaning company and over the years, I've collected, let's say 500 leads, right? Maybe some of them converted, maybe not. I would upload all the 500 to Lead Fuel. and then send an email campaign to them and give them an offer like, hey, we're running a summer special, end of the month special, where we'll do, half off or whatever it is that you do. If we just do that today, you'll make money today.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
If you had a 3% conversion rate and you sent out 500 leads.
Hit the database. Shane loves it.
Mass blast.
Mass blast.
All right. Who is Lead Fuel not for?
Lead Fuel not for. That's a good one.
I stumped you.
Yeah.
That's good.
It did. Yeah. Who is it not for? We've had some customers. It's a tool that you have to use, and you're not just going to sign up and then start making millions of dollars. You have to use the tool. It's like having a treadmill. You got to get on the treadmill for it to work. Just buying it's not going to do anything, right? So with Lead Fuel, if you don't learn the software, if you don't log in, we have a lot of people that don't want to log in. Like, you have to log in. You have to manage the contacts. You have to create your sales pipeline. You have to work your pipeline until the deal is closed. You send invoices. It's all in one place, and it's getting easier now. And pretty soon you'll actually be able to run the whole CRM just from a chat. So you can tell her, hey, send Stacy,
That's the power of AI. It's built in.
Yeah, that's built in.
Like, this is AI. This is cutting edge AI. People want, they're like, oh, we need AI in our business. This is AI in your business.
Yeah, this is AI in your business. So it's not going to be for someone who's desperate that thinks they're just going to sign up and make a lot of money or get a lot of leads right away. We're really clear on that. It's going to help you improve all these areas, which is going to overall improve your success at business. But you have to log in, you have to show up with the calls, you have to learn the system, and you have to use it.
Yeah, and I always say, like, the best thing you can do is log into this thing. When you first start your work day every day, log into Lead Fuel and work out. Like, do everything you were normally going to do, but do it inside Lead Fuel and go outward instead of the other. Like, instead of like doing all the business you're going to do all day long, and then maybe you come back to your CRM at the end of the day and update one or two things. No, open it up when you first start the day and do everything you can inside here, but you're working outward with it open, and then you doing the business. Yeah.
A lot of people, I don't understand how, yes, you can do a lot of stuff on your phone, but give 30 minutes in front of your laptop to go over everything, make sure you're organized. And the app is really good too.
The app is amazing. The app does so much of exactly what you can do on the PC.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get that lead and you get a notification on your phone, you can call the lead immediately, but you can also go into the app and start updating information about that person.
Yeah.
Even while you're on the phone with them.
And it's getting better and better every day too.
Yeah. And I will say, for the people that don't actually use it, it's like having this nice car that you don't bother getting in and driving.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if you don't know how to drive, but you got this awesome car, but if you stand in the house and just look at the car, you're not going to see the value of the car. It looks cool.
It looks cool.
But if you're not getting in the car and physically learning how to drive the car and then driving the car, but when you do learn how to drive that nice car, look at the doors that it opens. It's very similar to this. Like, once you learn how to use this software and you use it well, it's incredible, the power of it.
Another great, powerful tool is the social media planner. So you can go connect all your social media platforms: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Google business page, LinkedIn, and then you go to the CSV planner, you download the file, open up Claude. We like to use Claude around here. Upload the file into Claude and then tell Claude, hey, can you schedule out 60 days of content? And here's my website. Go learn about it and make the content for me. Claude will go out, search the content, come back, format the CSV file. You can download that file, upload it into the planner, and your 60 days worth of social media content is done.
And you did this.
I did this, yeah. We're doing it right now. You can go look at our social media.
Yeah.
That's all automated.
That's incredible.
It's all done.
You manually do it on.
Oh, if you hire a social media manager, it's $500 a month at base.
Easy.
Yeah. And the work can be, not great.
Yeah. Because 500 is not enough for them to live on.
Right.
So they've got to go have, 20 other clients just like you.
Right.
And we're back to the same problem of you get the the ass end of that deal, and you're struggling to get what you really need.
Right.
How do you know if your marketing is actually working? What numbers should an owner watch every week?
That's a good one. The marketing, you should watch the amount you're spending, the amount of leads, and then out of those leads, how many people are converting. And another one that's a little bit more advanced is the click-through rate, which is out of the amount of people that saw your ads, how many of those people clicked it? Because if that click-through rate is very low, that means the ad is not relevant.
Where do you see that?
So
Where do you
that's going to
see
be inside
click-through
any advertising dashboard. So in Facebook and in Google. So the click-through rate is very important because if it's high, that means, hey, you're serving hot dogs to hungry people. But if you're serving vitamins to hungry people, it's not going to work. And your click-through rate will be low, which means that you're targeting the wrong people. So if you look at each number, it's going to tell a story. And then you can do the same thing with the dinners. You take a guy out to dinner and you can write his name down. Hey, I took him out in April and he didn't bring me a damn lead. So that's to chalk that up as a loss. And then maybe you go out to dinner again and make him pay for it. Get a full refund.
Yeah, but you may be good friends after that, right?
Yeah, you got a friend. Yeah. And that compounds over the years.
Without a doubt.
So how much is that worth?
A lot more than Mark's ad.
Yeah.
What's a realistic cost per lead for a local service business, and how do you lower it?
Realistic cost. I'd say $20 to $50 is good for a local service business. How to lower it? You run retargeting ads. So retargeting ads is, if you can tell Facebook, it works very effectively on Facebook. You can tell Facebook to target people who have interacted with your business on Facebook or on Instagram. And if you show your ads to them, they're more likely to fill out your form, so you'll get a cheaper lead. And so let's say it came across your Instagram and they didn't buy from you or didn't message you. They see another ad from you. That's touch point number 2. The second ad is going to be cheaper, and then they can convert on that second ad. And so that would be the fastest way too. We actually just got that set up with our gym client the other day. So we went into Facebook, you go to audiences, you click on create audience, and then you select people who have interacted with my Facebook page in the last 365 days. So that's an audience. And then you do the same thing again with Instagram. So now you got 2 audiences that you can retarget. And there should be another third one on there that says people who have interacted with my website in the last 365 days. That's the cheapest way to get more leads.
That's good. What should an owner do when they're too busy to answer the phone but can't afford to hire yet?
That's when AI is going to come in. I mean, if you're too busy, that's a good thing because you have a lot of business. But you need to solve that problem because people are calling you. It looks very unprofessional and they're going to call someone else right away. So in that instance, sign up for Lead Fuel. We have an AI agent that can answer the call, book an appointment, reschedule an appointment, or cancel an appointment right away. So
So this is like a missed call text back feature.
No, this is a AI answering service. Missed call is if the call's missed and they get a text.
But you can do either one.
You could do both.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. What's the difference between a lead problem and a sales problem?
The salespeople are always going to say it's the leads.
Always,
100%. You can bet on that one. 100% of the time. So we know that. We know that
and
part.
You had
for
a lot of
sure.
sales guys.
We had a lot of sales guys. And they always blame the leads.
In and out.
Yeah, they always blame the leads.
None of them worth a damn.
None of them worth a damn.
That's the gist of the story.
They always blame the leads. So lead problem means that you don't have enough leads. Is it a bad lead? I don't know. A bad lead is if you sell something for $5,000 and the customer only has $700. and their credit is terrible, which we faced a lot of those problems. And, the lead is bad in that situation. Do they want to still do business with you? Then it's your job to go and figure out how to get them financing. So that would be something to look into on the lead side of things. Sales side, what's the sales like? What's the follow-up like? 100% of businesses fail on that part. Nobody follows up. Nobody calls back. Nobody responds. Nobody picks up the phone. None of that stuff. So it's all relative to that particular business. Because at the end of the day, people have whatever problem it is that you solve. Are they going to solve it with you? Or are they going to go somewhere else and solve it? And how easy it is. Are you going to make them call back? Are you not available? Are you going to ask them to Zelle you? 20,000 in Zelle.
How do you feel about cheap customers?
Cheap customers.
The ones that want to make you do a ton of work and then want to complain about the price.
Yeah, they always end up canceling. So we just set them free ahead of time.
Yeah, you do. You actually do. I've seen you do this numerous times.
And we give you a full refund.
You can identify that quick.
Yeah. The first red flag is, hey, I want to talk to Josh right now. If my team is not doing a good job, that's one thing, which they've trained very much not to do that. Yeah. But when they say, I want to talk to Josh right now, no, we're going to cancel your account and give you a refund. Don't come back.
Because, it's not just you're being mean, right?
Yeah, don't be mean. I mean,
it's because they're going to be a problem.
They're going to be a problem. Yeah, you have these expectations.
High expectations.
We're already doing so much.
Way the amount of whatever they're paying.
You can go and get a custom website done that we're going to go send 20 emails back and forth. We're going to do all the integrations. I mean, we spend hours on these websites. We should be charging thousands of dollars for that, but we're not. We're trying to help the business owner because you got 500 other things on your plate. And then you want to be rude to us and mean.
How many times should you follow up before you give up on a lead?
I would say 10 times. Not give up, but then after the 10th time, they're still on your email list and they're still getting emails.
Email drip
campaigns. Your favorite.
How often do you send those?
Once a week, once every 2 weeks, like that. There's not really a figure, but too much. There is a too much. I think Grant, pushed that point for everybody, and he started sending too many. You send too many emails every day. 10 emails a day is too much.
Oh, I still get text from his crew at least once every other day, probably every day.
Yeah.
Delete, report to spam. Delete, report to spam.
Hey, I don't know how he does it. He still gets around it.
Okay. How does AI fit into a small business's follow-up without making it feel robotic?
So without making it feel robotic, you should just use the AI to send the text, but the text should be written by a human. Ideally like a teenager is what you want. You want,
nothing capitalized.
Nothing capitalized, lowercase. Yeah. You'll get more responses from that. People trying to correct you than you will people trying to pick up your call or return your call.
That's funny.
And if you get on the phone with someone and, man, you guys, did you know you had a run-on sentence? Oh, I didn't know that. How's your HVAC doing? Do you need a new filter? Well,
maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
That's funny. All right. Text, email versus phone call. What's actually getting responses right now?
Text is getting responses. Text from an iPhone. I give all my staff iPhones. So you don't show up in the filters. And then phone call after that. And then video if you can. Is what's working right now. But it is getting more difficult. It is getting way, way more difficult. Because there's so much spam that's happening right now.
All right. If I ask you, we'll leave it on this. If I ask you, why do people need to sign up for Lead Fuel? What separates it from the others? What are you going to tell me?
It's ran by people who ran businesses before. That's the main difference. A lot of firms or agencies or stuff like that, the business that they ran was the agency. And so I feel like the people who have ran their own business before learned all the skills and all the failures and all the ups and downs make very good marketing people, because you know exactly what to look for and you can come from a business owner standpoint. If you go hire the big agency, right? Me and you were on those calls back in the day. The biggest agencies, the top marketers in the world we've hired.
They promised
right?
the moon.
They promise the moon, right? They make a fancy presentation.
And man, do they sound good on the phone.
And they sound good, right? How's it going? How you doing? How's your mama and them? Right? And then at the end of the day, like, hey, we need results. Oh, well, we'll get with the team and we'll follow up with you on the next call. And the next call is 30 days out. So you're on a 12-month contract paying $3,000 a month and you get 5 calls with them. So that means you only have 5 opportunities to correct any mistakes that happen. 12 opportunities to correct any mistakes. And heaven forbids, they're way off track.
And you're never talking to the main guy that signed you.
Oh, no, you're 17
He's
layers
gone.
deep.
Yeah.
17 layers away. They got an account manager, and a manager for them, and then the supervisor and
That's
the team
who you're
lead.
dealing with now.
That's who you're dealing with. So you're not going to get all that with us. We ran businesses. We're going to tell you the best way, most efficient way, and we're going to help you with that. And if you need help, we're there along the way. But don't be mean.
Or you politely be told to spread your wings somewhere else.
Spread and fly off.
Anything else you'd like to add?
That's it. Check out leadfuelcrm.com, and we're looking to help you grow.
And if you're in Rockwall, definitely come and see this guy.
Yeah, Business Center is going to be in Royce City. If you can go to leadfuelcrm.com, scroll to the bottom, you'll see the Lead Fuel Business Center for more info on that.